Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Legaia. Alright, we are inside of a cave in Mount Rikaroa. We've been cut off by this big... He's supposed to be a rocky guy, but he looks kind of polygon-y to me. But anyway, let's walk up to him and start the battle. Now, I think this is just called Golem, I would imagine. Yep, Golem. There you go. Pretty self-explanatory. This guy can actually be somewhat intimidating, but when you consider the fact that we have Terra with us, there's really nothing that can intimidate us, you know? We have an infinite amount of healing anytime we want. We've got a party member with infinite health, so really there's no need to worry. Just spirit up and then use your most powerful attacks on the next turn. That's really all you have to worry about. He does have a move, I think it's called Jagged Earth, that will do quite a lot of damage, and as you can see, his regular attack is nothing to scoff at either. But like I said, we've got Terra with us, and anytime your health drops a little bit too low, she'll take care of you and restore you back up. So, like I said, all you have to do is focus on spiriting and then hitting him with your strongest attacks, and this guy will go down. He does actually have quite a lot of health. It's going to take... I don't know, probably 4 or 5 attacks before we'll bring this guy down, even with the damage we're doing. So, yeah, we're knocking him down, but that's not really a sign of anything. Oh, yeah, there's that Jagged Earth. Thankfully, he did it on Terra. As you can see there, 115. That's actually, like I said, if we didn't have Terra, that would be rather intimidating. But since we pretty much have someone just holding our hand throughout this whole thing, it doesn't really matter. That's a lot of damage, though. Alright, so let's keep on attacking. I think this is number 3. Which, again, doesn't get him. If we're dealing about 180 on each turn and we haven't taken him out after 3, then his HP is pretty up there. It's really just a matter of waiting. I think this is also kind of a battle to just give Noah more experience, because you'll see after this battle we're going to gain a lot, since it is, of course, a big enemy. So, again, I'm pretty sure they're just doing this to let Noah catch up. Which I kind of question, actually, when it comes to game design. I don't really see what the problem would have been... Yeah, 600 experience. I don't really see what the problem would have been with just letting Noah start out at, like, level 5, for example, and then just have the whole events of us getting out, you know? I guess it is kind of nice to see sort of where Noah came from and her relationship with Terra and all that, but it just does kind of... Whoa, look at that! WORK ERR2. Interesting. Okay. Noah, the cave is about to collapse. Follow me. Yep, let's go. Yeah, that's a result of me playing this on a PlayStation 3. This is a PlayStation 1 game. The emulation isn't exactly perfect on it, but don't worry, that's not game-breaking or anything, and it'll go away before too long. Noah, that was close. You did well. I envy you. You're always so full of energy. I'm sorry, but I'm a little fatigued. Let me rest here a while. Well, yeah, you got beat up on by that guy. I don't blame you. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna take a rest here with some pretty music playing in the background. I like it. And just take a seat. Noah, we've been together for a long time. Even in this horrible environment, you've grown into a fine woman. I'm very proud of you. Now, I must tell you something important. Listen well. You may not know, but wolves like me do not normally speak. I am actually a Seru attached to the head of this old wolf. I, Terra, who saved you from the mist when you were all alone and raised you. I'm a Seru. Oh, wow. But don't confuse me with those common Seru, driven mad by the mist. I may look like a Seru, but I am a raw Seru. I am impervious to the mist. I wanted to watch over you until you were a little older, but that's not possible anymore. This wolf has reached the end of its life. The wolf will die soon, and if I stay attached to it, I will die with it. That is why I brought you here, to this mountain. With the power of the Genesis tree at the summit, I can transfer from the wolf to you. Then I won't have to leave you all alone. That is my plan. I have decided to stay by your side until you find your real parents. Now this mean old wolf is fully rested. On to the summit. Alright, sounds good. So, yep, we have numerous reasons to get to the Genesis tree now. We can both drive off the mist and let Terra transfer herself over to Noah. So, hey, that's gotta be good, right? Alright, so WORK ERR2 in tow. Let's head on through the cave some more. Alright, there were 2 Veras in that battle, so that one took a little while. Let's open the chest here, and we're going to grab a Phoenix, which I think is the first one of these we've come across. The name, if you've played a Final Fantasy game before, should pretty much give it away. It, of course, restores life to an ally if they're knocked out or killed or whatever it is in this game. And as you can see, we've also got a good save point here, so with Terra in tow, this would be a good place to grind if you wanted to with Noah in order to really catch her up with Vahn. You could actually get to level 10 rather quickly right now because she's actually gaining more experience per battle than he did. I'm not going to bother because we don't really need it. You'll see really why, but let's just say we don't need it for now, so I'm not going to bother. Noah, this tree, it's the Genesis tree. This brings back memories. This is the tree through which I came to the human world. I was sleeping inside this tree, then suddenly I was awakened by the sound of a baby's cry. That baby was you, Noah. Your body was too small for me to attach myself to you, so instead I chose this wolf. Now, that's enough talk of the past. Come on, Noah. Well, go. Noah, there's nothing to fear. Come this way. Ha! Those raw Seru fools. Oh no, you again? Weren't you just in Rim Elm? What are you doing here? Yeah, there's our old buddy Zito. What eyesores they are. I will show them the consequences of helping those pitiful humans. It was I, Zito, who destroyed your pitiful little camp. Had you submitted peacefully to the mist and the Seru, your suffering would have ended. So be it. If you insist on struggling so miserably, then I will finish you off now. Attack, Comin. Rip them to shreds with your fangs. Oh, do I smell a boss fight here? I think I might. You, Seru, slave of evil, be smart and go away now. This world is for human beings of compassion. Comin, kill them! Oh, gee. Well, that was quick. Oh, man. I thought you had infinite HP. What's going on here? Noah, I'm sorry. My mistake. I was careless. My strength, unfortunately, is nearly depleted. That was too easy. You don't fight as tough as you talk. Comin, this girl is yours. Do with her as you please. Ooh. Alright, well, this doesn't sound good. And just when the action's starting to peak, we're taken back here to Vahn on his ascent up Mount Rickaroa. Yep, alright, so let's hurry to the top of the mountain. Our friends must be there. Yeah, you just said that, buddy. Alright, so let's make our way on up the mountain. Now we're back with Vahn at level 10, ready to go. We should breeze through this place no problem. But remember, we do have Seru to be absorbing. We need to get Vera at some point. It's actually pretty important that you do, so... Alright, now we got some jumping paths to take here. You're going to start seeing some more of these. We want to head down first, after we fight a battle. That was pathetic. It was literally one pump bat. You know, Vahn just took it out with one shot. Didn't even have to try. So there's a speed elixir there, which we can check out. And let's see. It will increase speed for one battle. We also picked this up at some point that for some reason I didn't explain what it was. It's a fury boost. It will extend the action gauge for one battle. Basically, you know how it gets longer if you use Spirit? Well, it'll pretty much be that length the entire battle. It can be really helpful, but you want to save it for a circumstance where you actually really need it. I end up keeping most of my Fury boosts in my inventory for most of the game, so... Alright, now let's continue going on. Vahn has amazing jumping skill, by the way. Some of these paths are crazy that he has to jump on. Alright, so there was a fork there. We're going to head to the right first. And we're pretty much going to head out this way just to pick up a couple of treasures. We got some more jumping to do. Look at that. Oh, man, that's crazy. He's like Spider-Man or something. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so let's see. We're going to encounter another jumping path. We want to head over this way. But before heading up too far, you want to come over to the right and down here because there's a chest. Pretty easily missable, actually. And there's a healing leaf here, so that's good. And now let's make our way back up, and as we reach the top, we're going to go back outside again. And still need to absorb Vera. We haven't seen one of them yet. But there is a Vahn fist inside the chest here. Of course, that is named after your character, so if you were to name it, I don't know, Power Fist or something, you know, if you were to name your character Power, that's what it'd be called, but whatever. So let's go ahead and increase our offense. Like Vahn needs to be any more powerful, but now his attack's going to increase to 88. Awesome. We're going to really rip into some enemies now, wouldn't you say? Alright, we're finally in a battle with Vera here. Now, I guess this is also a good time to sort of elaborate a little bit more about the absorbing process. I've actually had a lot of people sort of talk to me and ask me about some rumors that are actually kind of around with this game when it comes to having a better chance to absorb Seru. There are a lot of things out there, like if you hit them with your Seru Mortal, increased chances. If you just barely kill them as opposed to like do a really extreme overkill, you'll have a better chance. If you end a combo with down, you'll have a better chance. I mean, I've seen these things all over the place. The fact that they're in some places, not in others, it kind of lends me to believe that none of those are really that accurate. It may seem like it, but when you're talking about statistics and probability, seeing it in a couple cases doesn't mean it's true universally. I haven't really noticed any difference no matter what I do. So just keep that in mind. We're going to attack this Vera here with this combo, Pyro Pummel, which I like to do for flying enemies, of course, because it doesn't have a down. Then finish it off with Powered Punch. It, again, doesn't have a down until the end. So let's see if this works. Nope, doesn't look like it. I think Vera's absorb animation is actually a little bit different. I'm pretty sure it just stays flying whenever you absorb it. At least that's what happened last time I did. So I guess we could also see how powerful Vahn is against these guys. So let's take him out. 308. That's such overkill with that thing. But yeah, so when it comes to absorbing, I personally am convinced it's just down to random luck, really. I mean, I don't think any of the other stuff really makes any difference. I mean, I'm not going to bother testing it because to make it statistically significant, I'd have to have a pretty large sample size. You know, if you've dealt with any statistics, you'll know what I'm talking about, but I mean, that's just kind of how it goes anyway. I don't really believe any of that, just because it's really kind of mixed everywhere. I mean, you hear different things depending on who you ask. So, really, I think it's all just a lot of people, you know, believing things work better for them, when in reality, it's, you know, probably the same. Okay, so now let's check out the left side, and this is actually going to let us progress forward, of course. So let's do it. I got some more jumping here. We're going to head to the left this time. Got a chest along the way with a healing bloom inside. Now, I think this one actually heals the entire party for 200. Yeah, recover 200 HP, all allies. So that's, of course, the first one of those we picked up. Healing is already kind of starting to get a little bit obsolete. I mean, recovering 200 out of 640 is really not even that great. So we're kind of already running out of use for our healing leaves, but it'll be all right. So, okay, let's make our way on up through, and we have actually reached the summit. As you can see, Caravan is here. We didn't get a chance to absorb Vera, which I do want to go back and do. So I don't know if I'm going to just sort of do it off screen, or just sort of, you know, we still got a few minutes, so maybe keep recording and then go back and fight a few things and see if we can grab it. I think actually I might do that. Hey, it looks like we got it. First try, by the way. That was the first battle after I went ahead and said my goodbyes. So, okay, it looks like this episode's going to go on anyway, which is good because I do have some more time anyway. So, let's go ahead and bring up Meta. As you can see, we've now absorbed Vera. Mystic Care, recover HP. So let's go ahead and use it. It only uses 6 MP, by the way, as well. So it's actually really efficient at this point. It recovers probably about what Vahn's max HP is right now. It's not really the greatest. Actually, okay, it was a lot less than that. I lied. It was like 300. Like I said, it's not really the greatest, but it does keep you from having to use an item in your inventory. So if you want to heal. So it's actually, you know, it's pretty good for what it's worth. Let's see. This was one of them for him, right? I don't remember. Yeah, it was. Okay. I sort of remember what the directions are, but I always keep getting them mixed up between characters. But there you go. We absorbed We absorbed Vera, And that was on, like I said, on the first battle after I just said goodbye. You'll see once we come back that I didn't make it far back down. In fact, I'm just right around the corner. So that kind of brings about, one of the things I mentioned was that people would say extreme overkill significantly lessens your chance of absorbing them. That was pretty extreme overkill. I mean, it was like 400 compared to like maybe 100 or 150 HP, you know? It didn't really use a raw Seru attack at all, and it still happened like second battle with them, you know? So, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's all just random chance. Maybe each Seru has like a different chance of absorbing them. That could also be possible, but anyway, I've been rambling for too long, so let's head back up to the summit. Next time we're going to save Noah from Caravan, so until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.